Well, good afternoon everybody. Today I am going to have my suspension done on my bike. Yes, I'm taking it to a place called FTR Suspension out in sort of Braintree area, and yeah, they're going to put a new shock on it for me and service the front forks with some new springs. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, the reason is now I take my partner on the back and the suspension, it's just bottoming him out too soon. So I wanted a rear shock with a hydraulic preload adjuster, just to make the job a lot easier. And I got in touch with these guys. They recommended a Nitron shock, so I'm going for the Nitron R1 with preload adjuster. And like I say, they're going to service the forks, putting uprated springs in the front, and then she should be all good. Yeah, I found these guys online. They look very professional on their website. So they specialise in suspension. That's what they do. And yeah, they're giving me a good price for doing the work. So I'm just trying to concentrate a little bit here because I've got to find it. I'm getting close now. Yeah, I was looking up these Nitron shocks, and yeah, look, the mustard, sort of Ohlins sort of spec stuff, but without that price tag. Made of all exotic materials like titanium and anodised aluminium and stuff like that. Fully serviceable. Plus, they build them to your requirements, so they'll take into consideration, obviously, if you're carrying pillion, which is what I'm doing, which is why I wanted a new shock. You know, they ask for your weight, your pillion's weight, and yeah, they'll put the right spring on to match. So it's a tailored service, really. I say these guys at FTR, they're going to do all the work for me and set it all up. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the suspension, standard suspension on this bike's not bad at all, but obviously it's got its limitations, and I just thought, I've had the bike over 3 years now. I was toying with the idea of getting rid of it and getting something else, but then I thought, no, I love the bike. If I can just, rather than spending out on a newer bike, I think you've got to spend loads more money on getting everything how I want it. I thought, well, spend a fraction of that, have your suspension sorted, you know, because everything else is pretty spot on how I want it. Right, we're down here. Down into the depths of God knows where. Yeah, that's the only problem is they're right out in the sticks here, so, and it's a good hour or so from where I live, so I'm going to stay here whilst they do the work. I went about 4 hours. I thought it ain't worth me piss-balling about, dropping it off, getting someone to come out, pick me up and then drop me back later. So got my little packed lunch in the back, brought my iPad to keep me entertained, so that should be alright. And it's a sweltering hot day today, so I've packed some shorts as well. So I didn't fancy sitting about for 4 hours on my bike here. Right, we're almost there according to the sat-nav. Coming up on the left up here somewhere. Aha. Aha, FTR Suspension. Yeah, this is the way. Here we are. Ooh. Right, well, I've just come out of FTR and there was a little bit of a hiccup. They sent the wrong shock out. So basically they've done the forks today, stripped them down, rebuilt them, put uprated Ohlins springs in there and some different oil, new seals and all that. And I've got to go back obviously and have the shock done when it's in. So yeah, but obviously I'm going to have a different feel now on the front end. Obviously once the whole job's done and everything's working together, then I'll do some review. But yeah, they're a nice bunch there. Nice and friendly. Nice little workshop facility they got there. But yeah, I mean, straight away that definitely feels firmer on the front end now. But yeah, that feels definitely feels nicer going into the bend. And I recently had the bike serviced and put all new coolant in it, fresh coolant, fresh brake fluid, clutch fluid, fully synthetic oil, new oil filter, and some Brembo brake pads on the front. So now it feels much better under braking now. I mean, them Brembo pads have got a nice bite to them. But yeah, I can feel that it's not. I mean, it wasn't bad before the suspension, but put the brakes on. Yeah, that's nice. Not diving too much, and it's feels good. So yeah, that's a shame about the shock, but hey ho, these things happen. But he said because of the messing about, he'll try and have a chat with Nitron and see if he can get a bit knocked off for me, obviously because of my messing about, having to go back again. But it certainly is warm today. Yeah, that feels nice now, breaking into that bend. Oh, it's warm. Oh, this is one of the hottest summers I think we've had for years. I came back from Tenerife last week and it wasn't as hot over there, but it was nice. It was nice over there, nice heat. Here it just gets too much. Yeah, there's a little bit bumpy and rutty, that bit of road, and it certainly feels a bit nicer. that front end now. Feels a little bit smoother over the bumps. But he did say the oil that he put in will give me a better rebound. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I took my shorts with me. It would have been too hot sitting there in all this bike gear. Yeah, that definitely doesn't feel as harsh over the bumps now. I'm purposefully going over manholes and stuff. Definitely seems a little bit smoother. It certainly feels a little bit more poised now. It feels like the front end's sitting up a little bit higher. So I don't know whether that's to do with the forks, because they also have adjusted the shock. I'll say I've still got the standard shock on at the moment, but they've adjusted the preload on that to make it better than what it was till the new shock comes in. So the stance of the bike feels a little bit different. But yeah, that definitely is smoother over the ruts and the bumps in the road. Yeah, that is a definite improvement under hard braking. Yeah, I've got to say, just from this short period of riding it, there's noticeable improvements, definitely. So much nicer. Feels like I can take a few more liberties, you know. And combination of those Brembo brakes as well. I mean, I know it's only the pads, I've not uprated the whole brake system, but just putting a decent set of pads in has made an enormous difference on the front braking. I mean, you know, as I say, the braking was good before, but them Brembo pads, they're nice bite on them, especially now they've started to bed in now. But yeah, the whole bike just, I mean, I can't wait to see what it's going to feel like when I have the shop done. Oh, I'm a cooking. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll do another video once when I get the shop done, and see how it feels then, and then I'll probably once I've got a few miles under my belt and had a chance to really get to grips with it, I can probably do a proper review then. Oh, I'm melting. I am melting, my man. I don't know what the temperature is today. I reckon it's got to be about 28. Oh, it's too hot for me stopped. Right, once I'm going with this mesh jacket on, you know, air's flowing through. Oh yeah, that didn't feel fucking at all unsettled there. I think the brake as I'm coming off the bend there because of traffic. Definitely feels like you can get away with a few liberties. So he's off touring. Yeah, these ridges in the road now. Normally I get definitely smoothed them out on that front end. So yeah, just to sum up, so far so good. I'm happy with what they've done on the front forks. My first initial thoughts of riding home, and there's a definite noticeable improvement. So anyway, I'm going to sign off now, and don't forget, hit that like button, hit the old subscribe button, especially if you want to stay tuned and see what happens when I get the shock fitted. And thank you all for your continued support. And I shall say bye for now, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out, people. There was a big dip in the road back there, and the front handled it nice, but the back just blew out.